Hello, Virgo. Welcome. Thank you for being here. This is going to be a general read you're going to be dealing with. Of course, everything may not resonate, so take what does and leave the rest. And for more tarot readings after this, please check out my wife's channel, about 53 Tarot. She's read you as well. Thank you. All right, let's see what's going on. Oh my gosh. Where is this going? How does that make sense? How does that make sense? Oh my gosh, Virgo. There's the tower immediately. We just started. But interesting enough, the message that does come through is like someone kind of like babysitting their drink. And I don't know what the situation is, but it's kind of like someone trying to pry a drink out of someone's hand and they're just like holding on to it like a death grip. Like just babysitting the thing. Just like no. Just jumping right in. I don't understand that. I don't understand that, Virgo. I don't understand that one bit. Are you arguing or fighting over a drink or like, give me that. It's like after you pry it from my cold, I don't know, Virgo. I don't know what that is. That's a little bit of a weird situation, though. It really is. Here we go again. This is a weird dynamic. This is a very weird and strange dynamic, Virgo. It's even hard for me to grasp and figure this out. There's the devil. Like, what is that dynamic? I don't understand that dynamic. Um, there's gotta be drinking substances and vices in this, Virgo. There's gotta be. That's the only way that makes sense like this, because it's not moving in. It's not even moving or walking in a straight line. There's a three of swords. Unfortunately, it's showing up immediately after you. Um, what is this? I don't understand this. I don't understand this situation, Virgo. Like, what is that? I'm actually baffled, because it's like it's like drunken mumble, drunken talk. You're just like, you're trying to follow the situation, the conversation, and how things are unfolding. You're just like, what? Like, who's trying to convince themselves, like, not, I don't understand that. Like, who's trying to convince themselves, like, it's not happening, it's not happening, it's not happening. And I know that's not very specific or clear, Virgo, but I'm like, I don't understand this. I don't. I'm looking at an energy where it's sort of, let's just say, for the example, maybe I'll kind of like walk through this. Let's just say, Virgo, they're like, you know what? I have love for you, Virgo. And you're like, okay. And what am I supposed to do with that? Because what I'm looking at is, there's an energy of telling someone you love someone, and then there's the energy of telling someone you love someone and then showing them you love them. The showing part seems to be the complication, and that's what I don't understand. That's what a relationship is there's an exchange of energy, and hopefully there's an exchange of love and emotions and feelings. um, that part is what they're struggling or having difficulties with. For some reason, it's like they are trying to, I don't understand that. I don't understand that. And neither do they. It's like they like they try to like convince themselves, like, what's weird is, after that tower, they're like, this isn't happening, this isn't happening, this isn't happening, this is, and I'm like, something's clearly happening, but they're like, it's not happening, it's not happening, it's not happening. And they're not even talking about it. And it's almost like they're staying completely quiet and mum about this, trying to figure out like how to just move forward, and like, it is what it is. And it's like, they honestly don't even know how they can, but they know that, I don't understand that. They're trying to stay positive and make the best out of it, but even then, it's almost like, it feels like they're kind of just fooling themselves a little bit. And even though they're willing to kind of let something go, them let you think them letting something go and mean like, okay, everything's okay. No, it's the complete opposite. Them letting something go, and like all of a sudden now it's like now the whole situation's over here, and there's that devil energy jumping up, which this is why I'm like confused about all this. It's like nothing to see, nothing to see, nothing to see, nothing to see. You know, like it goes back into like what happened. I don't understand that. I don't understand that. But there's something that they are going through about themselves, and that's what I don't understand. There's something they're going through about themselves that they don't want to face, they don't want to deal with, they don't want to acknowledge this, they don't want to heal from this. But I don't know what that is. It's kind of like it comes down to a relationship. It's like, why do you get into a relationship? It's I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna say it. Yeah, there's the world, Virgo. Unfortunately, I do gotta say it does get to the point of there's the lovers and there's the world. I don't know what that is. It's like and done, and it's like and seen. It's closed. Um, Whatever that is. I mean, they do show me at the end of this, like the two of you are trying to get through something. I don't know what that is, but once again, the way they perceive you about this whole situation, once again, Virgo, it's like I don't know. Like I don't understand that. I don't understand that one bit. It's an energy of like such selfishness. It's kind of like this energy of like take 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 take, and that's what I'm talking about when it comes to the example of like the bottle at a party or something. It's sort of like, hey, what are you drinking over there? Oh, this nice. Let me have some. No, why not? But you're together, Virgo, and that's what I don't understand. I don't want to give you any, is what they're saying. I don't want to. I feel how I feel. Thank you. I'll take that. I don't want to give you anything, Virgo. Like purposely stalling and then wondering why when shit hits the fan, they're like, I don't understand what the problem is. Like, what do you think? Like, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? And so there's like this take, 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 take selfish energy where they're like, what? It's like they don't understand nor comprehend or compute like why things are like different or changing. And it's like, what do you think? Givers rarely set limits, and takers will just take if you enable them to. Something tells me something before this had to have taken place to where there's just this energy of just selfishness of take, 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 take. And then over here, it's like, fine, Virgo. Because they're showing me the energy afterwards of like, after the tower, they're like the echoes and the remnants of whatever interaction had taken place to where it's like, this isn't happening. And they're not saying one damn thing about it. That is a weird energy. And whatever this is, they're just trying to brush over it. And they're masking it and they're covering it and they're hiding from it. And when it even comes to them having to face the reality of the situation of what they're avoiding and what they're masking and covering up, they don't even want to do that, Virgo. And that's what I'm talking about when it comes to the dismissiveness. But then they're as difficult as they are, they turn around and perceive you as the difficult one. It's almost like for you holding them accountable for what they do or what they don't do, they perceive that as a problem. And they're like, well, because I can no longer get my way with you, Virgo, we're done then. And so it's like, so what? So you want to take from Virgo, but you don't want to give back to Virgo. And then when you do, it's out of like, if I have to, it's like, sounds like you're really into Virgo. What do they say? If two people are madly in love, how can you not be all over each other? Come on now. Body language is what? 80% of communication? So you like the feeling Virgo gives you, but you don't want to return it. Damn. Yeah. So after this closure, they're like, I don't know where the fuck I am emotionally. And that lets you know right there, Virgo, it ain't what you think it is. I don't know where the fuck I am. Damn. Damn. But like I said, once again, let's see. Yeah, this is that same energy that showed up in Scorpio. It's that same energy that showed up in Scorpio. I'll do this, 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 I'll do this. But when it comes to the emotional exchange, not that. Because whatever this is over here, it's almost, I don't understand that. It's like them trying to, I don't understand this. It's like they're trying to win you over, Virgo, through their actions of everything they, that is so fucking weird. How does it flip that way? The stingy one turns around and flips it to the point where they're like, all of a sudden, it's like, I'm going to do this, 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 this. It's like, where the fuck was that from the start? And then when they get to this point, Virgo, they're like, psych, just kidding, I don't give a fuck. Like, and that's what I'm talking about, which actually lines up with Aquarius, where the person that they were asking about or dealing with, they would go through the motions and they'd go through the actions, but there wasn't the so-called emotional essence or currency behind it where they actually fucking meant it. This is like we like I said, we bought the house, we got married, we had the kids, we got the pets, but I don't fucking love them. I'm not in love with them. We just look like we're together, and it's like, okay. Damn. Yeah. They're disconnecting, Virgo. They're disconnecting. I mean, it's as if they weren't already. They're disconnecting. They're like, I can't, I can't, I can't. This is too much. This is too much. That is so fucking weird. They're responding with an energy of like, I just don't understand. I just don't understand. I just don't understand. I can't fucking do this. Like, where's the exit? Where's the exit? Where's the exit? I'm fucking out. Damn. Yeah, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Uh-uh. They're using you for ulterior motives, Virgo. It is what it is. They're using you for ulterior motives. That is so fucking weird. That is so weird. They're trying to flip it like you. Well, what about you, Virgo? Well, what about you, Virgo? What about you, Virgo? Then it's like I don't give a fuck. And then they disconnect. Weird. Very fucking weird. And that's what I'm talking about. When it comes to the emotional energy, when it comes down to that point after this world card of this closure, that's when it happens, and that's when it kind of comes out like they don't give a fuck. They just don't give a fuck. Because they're only after one thing, and that's money. And whatever else they get with you or from you or out of you, Virgo. They're making that very clear. They're only using you, unfortunately. This is kind of a situation where the end, unfortunately, justifies the means. Bye.